Are y'all ready? I got another canned biscuit recipe. Since we're getting into the burr and the fall months after all, let's get this thing going. Welcome to our channel. My name is Tracy and I'm the keeper of our home here at 4D Farms, where we're all about faith, family, home, and farm. Y'all come on in and see what we're all about, because we want our channel to encourage you and inspire you on your journey. If you see something that you like, please give it a thumbs up, hit that like button. That helps our channel grow and reach more people. If you want to subscribe, and if you think other people can benefit from our videos, please share them. Y'all, we hope to see you in each and every video, and most of all, thanks for watching. I'm excited, y'all, because I love my desserts. I love my sweets, okay? This one is going to be a sweet treat tonight, and I've got more coming for ideas for supper. Some of y'all call it dinner. I'm from the South. It's supper here. This one is going to be a pumpkin pull-apart loaf bread. You know how you can do like monkey bread and it's pull apart? Well, these aren't going to be little chunks. This is going to be like in a loaf pan, and it's going to be layers. I'm going to be Vanna White here. It's going to be layers, and it's like a pull-apart pumpkin loaf, okay? Just trust me, it's going to be good. Okay, I've already got my oven preheated. No, I don't. Let me preheat my oven to 350 degrees. Go ahead and grease you. I'm going to preheat the oven to 350. Yes, go ahead and grease you a loaf pan. It really needs to be the bread loaf pan or the meat loaf pan if you got one, because it's gonna be like a loaf, okay? So get this greased. Don't throw it across the room. Preheat your oven, and then let's start getting all these ingredients together. Of course, you're gonna need your canned biscuits. You're going to need a cinnamon and sugar mixture. Any kind of sugar you want to use. I'm using brown sugar because I think this is just going to kick it up a notch. Dear hubby likes brown sugar and he can eat it. And I've got I've just got some cinnamon in here right now. This is just going to be to flavor the biscuits with. I ain't got to the filling yet, okay? You can use pumpkin pie spice since it's around the fallish time, but y'all, it don't have to be fall time to do this. You can have this anytime. This can be a dessert, or you can use this as a breakfast, so you're getting a twofer, okay? So I got cinnamon, a little bit of allspice, didn't have any pumpkin pie spice and forgot to get some when I was at the grocery store, so dagnabbit. Now, for the filling, that's your biscuits. I'll show you what to do with these in a minute. Now, for our filling, where's my piece of paper? Let me find my piece of paper. Okay, got my piece of paper. All right, for your filling, you're going to need, and I'll get all mine together in just a minute, you're going to need a 1/4 cup sugar, 1 teaspoon pumpkin pie spice, or you can put your own spices together, whatever you want, or you can just do 1 spice, okay? You're going to need 1 teaspoon of that. You're going to need 1 teaspoon of vanilla, but I'm going to use maple. I'm going to kick it up even more, all right? Then 3/4 cup pumpkin puree. Now, y'all, if I was at home, I got pumpkin coming out my ears. We have not used it all from 2 years ago. I can use fresh pumpkin puree from that I did, my own homegrown pumpkins, or you can use the can. You're just going to need 3/4 cup for that. Then you're going to need 1 egg, okay? So let me get on mine, and you are going to mix all of those together. Your filling, you're just going to mix it all together in a bowl, okay? Okay, to my bowl, I have my ingredients. I've got my egg, my seasoning, my pumpkin, my sugar, okay? And we are just going to, and the maple syrup. I'm just going to mix this all together. This is your filling, okay? Oven still preheating. I'm going to mix this all together. Make sure that egg is very well incorporated in. The reason why you put an egg in this is because it's going to kind of like, see how the pumpkin is just really, you know, soupy like? Okay, the egg is going to act as a binder and kind of make this like a souffle kind of feeling. It's going to kind of like puff up. Oh, you'll see. All right, so we got all that mixed together. Now, the secret to making this loaf, you'll see when we start putting this in here. Make sure that's all incorporated. Okay, I got this greased. The secret to this loaf, you can try to do it like this if you want to, but your biscuits are going to kind of start falling over, okay? And you're going to have to prop them up. Turn it like this. You're going to make a stack. I told you, this is going to be easy. I'm going to have to prop this up against something. Okay, we're going to do that right there maybe. Or I'll find something to help hold this up because I need my bowl. Let me stack this up here right quick. Let's do a little engineering. Oh, and y'all, I'm going to take this a notch further and we're going to use some pecans. You don't have to. The recipe don't call for it. You don't have to, but we're going to put them to use because, y'all, I just had a little bit left over and I just beat the dog soup out of these to crush them up a little bit. Okay, now we're going to open up these biscuits. You know that adult Jack in the Box? I should have already had this done. Now, you need the flaky layer biscuits because you are going to have to pull these apart in the middle seam like we always do. But they were out of the flaky layers and dear hubby went grocery shopping this time and he got the grands. Y'all ready for it? And he got the grands. I'm going to try my best, dang it, to pull these apart. Ah! Shh. We have neighbors. Okay, I'm going to try my best to pull these apart, y'all. And I think you can do this with the grands. Oh, yes, you can. The grands does the same thing, y'all. Okay, pull them apart. What you're going to do is you're going to take, let me try to get y'all where y'all can see, okay? Let me get you down here where you can get a good little gander. Oh, there we go. Hello. Okay, let me move my milk. It's sticking its little head up there trying to see y'all like, hello. Okay, move all this other stuff. This is what you're going to do. You're going to take each biscuit. There's my, turn your thing up like this. Prop it up somehow. Because we're going to have to fill these, okay? But first, take these and dip in your cinnamon and sugar mixture. Get a good little helping on there, y'all. If you want to, you can dampen these just a little bit. But y'all, this is sticking pretty good. Okay, you're going to put your first biscuit down inside. Just like that. And we're going to start stacking. Let me show you how I'm going to do the first one. We're going to take our filling. I need a spoon. Oh, sorry, y'all. Let me change and get a spoon here. All right, there we go. You're going to take a dollop. You don't want to just saturate it to where this is just going to be soggy. You're going to do that right there. We're going to keep layering these biscuits just like this in here. Oven's preheated. Oven's ready. All right. We're going to stack all these biscuits in here just like this. I'm going to take another biscuit. I'm going to show you what I'm doing so that way I'm going to do the rest of them. I'm going to cut the camera off and do the rest of them. Okay? Y'all use whatever sugar y'all want to use. If you want to use granulated sugar, if you want to use something else, that's fine. But dear hubby loves brown sugar, and I think this is just going to kick up the flavor just a little bit more. Okay? Now put this one on top of there. Ever so gently. Another dollop. I'm going to keep doing this till I go through all the biscuits. But if I get all the way up here and I see that I'm running out of room and I don't need any more biscuits, it's okay. Just fill up your pan, okay? Okay, I got mine all done. You want to see? I'm going to be Vanna White here again. See how I got them stacked? You're going to put this in a 350 degree oven. Watch your time. Everybody's ovens is different because you don't want this to be doughy in the middle when you try to start pulling it apart or cut it, okay? Anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes. Just after that 30 minutes, keep eyeballing it. Now, if you see that the top is starting to get really dark brown and the inside is kind of not looking like it's done, put a piece of aluminum foil on top, okay? So let's try 30 minutes first, and then I'll just keep eyeballing and see what I need to do next, okay? While those are baking, I'm going to start working on my icing. Now, you can make any kind of icing that you want. If you want to do like the icing that goes on top of cinnamon rolls, that is fine. I can't use that recipe. My dear hubby can't do the powdered sugar. He'll be out like a light. I make my own icing, whether I'm making any kind of rolls, cinnamon rolls, pumpkin rolls, strawberry jam rolls, blueberry jam rolls, anything that I make that is like a cinnamon roll form, I make my own icing. And I'll show you how I make that. Right now, I'm going to start out with just 4 ounces of cream cheese, room temperature. I don't think I'm going to need any more than that because I'm going to drizzle this on top, okay? So I'm starting out with 4 ounces of cream cheese. I did put a little bit of I want that cream cheese to have some sweetness, not just cream cheese. And I've got a little bit of maple syrup in that. And I'm going to add enough milk. I'm going to have to just start out a little at a time so I don't have an exact measurement because I just eyeball it. I want it thin enough and soupy enough where it drizzles. I don't want goop. I don't want paste. I want it to drizzle, okay? You know, drizzle, okay? So I'm just going to add enough milk first to just start breaking it down, stirring it, and see what I need next, okay? Here's what it looks like first before I start the stirring, okay? I'm still adding little bits of milk at a time. It's still too chunky, okay? Y'all, you can do this in a blender. You can do this in get a hand mixer and do this. I just don't want to mess up that many dishes. I'm going to keep getting these little chunks out, get it smooth, eyeballing it to see if I need to add any more milk. All right, and I'm just adding a little bit at a time, but I want it smooth, okay? Several hours later, you know that little thing on SpongeBob SquarePants? Okay. I had to come up with a plan B because cream cheese is a little hard to whip up and stir. Powdered sugar and milk is a little easier than cream cheese. So I had to put it in another bowl because I had to add enough milk and I was outgrowing my bowl. And then I finally just switched to a little hand mixer with one of the little beaters and we got a good consistency. Okay. But I'm going to do one better. I'm going to pour this into a Ziploc bag, and we are going to use this as a piping bag, so it will drizzle better, okay? So let me get that into my bag, and we will check the pumpkin loaf. Here we are, fresh out of the oven. Yeah. Y'all see that? Ow! Y'all see that? I had to cut a hole in my piping bag here. Now, y'all, I did wind up going about 45 minutes. I checked it after 30, and I went ahead and covered it up with a piece of aluminum foil just in case. And then, y'all, 45 minutes, and I got one of these. Now I'm going to drizzle that icing on there I was telling y'all about. And if y'all wind up having more icing than what it's called for, which I did, y'all, it's going to be okay. Use that icing for something else. Turn around and make you some cinnamon rolls. Oh, look at that. I got a little bit more, so we'll put that to use. Now, I'm going to just kick it up a notch, and I'm going to add some pecans. Crushed up, chopped up, pecans. Look at that. I'm fixing to get me some on this nice little saucer here. And we're just going to do a little taste test. Now, you can pull this apart if you want to, but y'all, I don't want to mess that up. So I'm going to get me a little spatula here. Ow, ow, still hot, still hot. And I'm going to go down in between the biscuits, get some of those ooey gooey layers. And I'm just going to go right down, scoop this up between those two biscuits there. Get this on my plate, right there. And then, oh, I left some of my biscuit. Let me get that. Oh, we don't want to leave part of that. Look at that. Now, just for extra measures, y'all, I want some more of that little icing all on mine. So let's find the little hole again. And I'm just going to pipe a little more icing on that. Just because I want some. And we'll give this a taste test. That looks good, y'all. Give me a little more pecans. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. I'll give y'all a little close-up shot. Hold on. I should have got a picture before I took it out, before I got some out. Okay, that's going to be good right there. Let me give y'all a shot of this. Let's turn it around this way. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Look how that turned out. Them end pieces, y'all, that's going to be so wonderful. Oh, I wish y'all could smell this. Okay, now, we got to do it. We got to do it. We got to do a taste test. Y'all, I'm going to like that end piece. Let me get some that's got some pecan and some icing. Oh, this is hot. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Oh, y'all see that steam? I told you it was still hot. Look at the layers, y'all. Hold on. Let me have my moment. Oh, that's hot. Here we go. Now that's fall on a plate. Oh my gosh. Y'all, you bit into that and the pumpkin just squirts out in your mouth. And then the cream cheese frosting, icing, and then the pecans just kicks it up a notch. Oh my gosh. That is fall on a plate. Excuse me while I lick my fingers. Oh, I cannot wait to finish the rest of that. But I'm like a little kid. Eat your supper first. Then you can have your dessert. So I got to eat my supper first. But I hope y'all have enjoyed that. Let me get you a little closer to this so y'all can see. Look at that. Look at that perfection. That looks so nice. Oh, y'all, that's fall right there. That's fall right there. Look at that. Tastes amazing. Y'all, you can eat this for breakfast. You can have this as a snack, a dessert. Serve it up with some ice cream. Ooh. Dear hubby's probably going to have some ice cream with this. It's better when it's warm. Serve it with some ice cream. Eat it by itself. Eat it for breakfast. I'm going to have some of this for breakfast in the morning. I hope y'all have enjoyed this canned biscuit video, and there's plenty more to come. Sorry if there's a long stretch in between. But dear hubby don't eat canned biscuit stuff all the time, so I have to cook other meals, okay? So I have to give it a little break in between, okay? So I hope y'all like this, and I got to go eat my supper before I can enjoy this. I will see y'all in the next video.